Hello and welcome to Let's Play Tactics Ogre, the Knight of Lodis, with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. This is a kind of little-known Game Boy Advanced game that I very much enjoy. I've beaten this game quite a few times, so I can't wait to share this experience with you. I'll let you know that the episodes are probably going to be pretty long, especially this first one. I'll be trying to do one battle per video. I don't remember how many fights there are. This is probably like 30, probably in the ballpark of about 30 to 40 for the main story, so this will be a long LP. Also, I'm not going to verbally read everything, so I recommend you go, 180p full screen and pause and read some of this stuff yourself, because this is a very dialogue-heavy game, and you guys already know how bad I am at reading aloud. So I'm just going to be quiet and let us sit here and watch the opening. Ah, the fortune teller. Now, you see, this takes place in the universe of Ogre Battle, and in that series. That means that in the beginning of each game, you get your fortune told. Depending on what you pick, will change the classes of the first soldiers you get, the stats of your main character, and your alignment and whatnot. I believe it also changes a little bit of your starting equipment. I believe the main character in this game, his name is Alphonse. However, I'll be calling him something else. Also, this game has two major branching stories. I'm going to ask that if you've played this game before, please don't put any spoilers in the comments. I know the outcomes of both of them, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone else who reads the comments. So I'm going to ask you guys, don't say anything in the plot that hasn't happened yet. Now, the default name is Alphonse. I'm going to be Ma. Are there dashes in this? Yes, there are. I'll be Mah-Dry. There we go. My name is Mah-Dry. Now, there aren't actual months, so I'm just going to put in my birthday, which is September 22nd, but that's Oceano 23, apparently. Okay. Oceano 23. 6 fates determine your path in life, whispering in the recesses of your mind. They take form and scream out to let it begin. That's gibberish, but okay. I will try and answer this honestly. The bear asks, bear which burden? Truth, definitely. I like to be honest, even when it bites me in the ass. The Wanderer asks, walk which path? Belief? That sounds religious. No. Freedom? I don't really think that pure freedom's a good thing. Wealth? Money's nice, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Longevity? I guess longevity. I believe this one picks which talent you start with, and I think longevity gives you fist fighting, but that's unrelated to what I'm picking. Fist fighting's an easy one to get, so I'm kind of screwing myself over if that's what it is, but whatever. The Builder asks, design which plan? So a battle plan, one of strife, hatred, wisdom, or prosperity. And I don't know how you make a plan of prosperity. Well, I guess if maybe designing a town, but strife and hatred, not a good idea. I'm going to say wisdom, intellectual, have a plan. The Sage asks, Swear which oath? Purity, victory, revenge, fruitation. I'm gonna go with victory. I am determined, if anything. The leader asks, share which vision? A vision of sadness, I don't know why you'd ever want that. One of mercy, one of bliss, or one of terror? I'd say one of bliss, because happiness kind of thing. I guess I'd roll with that. And finally, the Almighty asks, shape which future? One of peace, one of control, one of glory, or one of change? Well, people may not be happy with it, but I think that the best route is one of control. People aren't necessarily happy, but they're fed. A new day dawns as roots dig deep into the earth and water flows from its source. There's no apostrophe in its for some reason. Good music. If you've played any of the Final Fantasy Tactics games, I believe it's the same company that made this, but I prefer this game. Many years ago, the Lodis Empire began its imposition of Lodis. Troops from Gallius advanced into the regions that resisted. It was more of an invasion than a reformation. Yeah, they fight a little dirty. Many conflictions erupted as these territories were conquered. I apologize, I have a slight bit of a cold. What, burning people? That sucks. But some countries submitted and accepted Lodis conditions. I think it means Lodises. Although supervised by Lodis, they were able to maintain I'm not even gonna try. The Emperor also pledged support if problems were to arise. I'm illiterate. I apologize, that's why I shouldn't be reading. Some rulers chose to surrender to avoid pointless sacrifice. It was no surprise that they made that decision. Oh, her parents are dead. Although that did not stop small conflicts from occurring. However, compared to the rest of the era, this was a time of peace. That's some silent-ass rain. We'll see this place later. Oh, and you can hear the rain a little now. Produced by Quest. Presented by Atlas USA. An excerpt from the Ogre Battle Saga. Big rigs over the no, the Knights of Lodis. It's a dick. Oh, okay. Just zoom down, please. Where are we exactly? Yeah, I don't know why I'm standing outside right now. Richter, we won't make it to the island like this. The ship can be repaired, but it may take a while. How about the captain? He said we should wait for the storm to settle first. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do in a situation like this. I didn't think the stormy season would come so soon. Our ship has been drifting for so long that I haven't a clue where we are. We should be thankful that the ship didn't sink. Commander! We're being attacked. We have no idea who they are or what they want. No way, at a time like this? Well, I'm assuming they're barbarians. That crest, those clothes. You must be from Lodis. I'm sorry, but we can't let you land on this island. Die here! Who are you? What do you want with us? We're hired men. We were told to give the Knights of Lodis a warm welcome. Defeat the leader. Wait. They were told to give us a warm welcome. We landed on their island. Did they know we were gonna land here? Don't worry about all of them, just defeat the leader. Now, I actually want to kill the leader last, because the objective is to kill the leader, which means the mission ends then. But if I kill everyone else, they'll drop extra loot and I'll get more experience. Now, in this particular stage, this is the first tutorial battle. Some of the men have bows. An arrow could come from any direction. Be alert. In this first stage, I'm only controlling my main character. Everyone else is a computer-controlled ally or computer-controlled enemy. So right now we're just seeing the basics of the game here. They're showing us a little bit of everything. This is tile-based, by the way, and is turn-based. Begin by selecting and moving a character to a panel within the range and choose attack, blah blah blah. I'll explain this stuff as the game goes on. Now it looks like we are chaotic, and we are earth element because of the questions and answers and everything we gave. We also have strength as our highest stat and intellect as our lowest, and no matter what, your starting class is always level 1 soldier, which is the most basic class. We don't know any magic whatsoever. We're all around fairly weak, but we gain a lot of health. What talent did we, or what emblem did we start with? We started with Fist Fight, which means that if I have my hands completely free, I can pick to punch. That's actually very good if you don't have any good weapons and you're physically very powerful, because with a short sword you're kind of restricted to about 30-40 damage max, even if you're much stronger. So you could throw away the short sword and be more deadly with your hands until you find a better weapon. You earn emblems just by doing basically achievements, and they boost your characters in different ways. Sometimes you require certain emblems to become certain classes. Now, I definitely want to go to my system list and change my options, because by default, every time I start a new game, this stuff goes back. I want to turn off the explanations on a lot of these things. Actually, I think it's just going to be that one. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to get rid of the one that pops up every time you want to move. So let's just move forwards again to the fight. We're a melee fighter right now, with a short sword and a tower shield. A short sword, obviously, a very, very basic attacking weapon. The shield is for blocking and for pushing. Look, there's a kid amongst the glorious knights. Shut your mouth, I'm a true knight of Felis. Calm down, Mah-Dry, don't let your temper flare. Hey kid, you scared? You mad? I hate when people do that. So, we're against 3 knights, and I believe it's a barbarian class. It is an enemy-only class in this game. They specialize in axes. Which axes are pretty powerful, but you hardly find any of them. I just got shot by an arrow, but only 6 damage, and we have about 146 health. Plus, our friend Richter there is a high priest, I believe. He can fence, as well as shoot holy bolts of energy, or holy magic, rather, and he's also a decent healer. We have 2 soldiers here, which are just basic soldiers, and then we have the archer there. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he is probably the best archer in the game. Lightning Bow. This is a long-ranged holy attack. A very basic projectile spell, very useful. You often find it with knights. Although some priests use it, but generally a cleric can't promote to a priest if he's killed too many people, so it's usually knights who use them. Unfortunately, the movement is a bit slow in this game, so we will be watching some of this. Laura, there we go. Attack the enemy from behind to avoid being counterattacked. Remember the strategy? Remember, strategy is the key to victory. Yes, if you attack from behind, you will not be counterattacked. If you attack from in front, you have the best chance of missing. That's the way it works. And if you attack from the sides, you also get countered. Don't just blindly rush the enemy, work together. You get no bonus for a pincer attack, by the way, where you attack from both sides. It's just a smart tactic. You know, surround. Alright, let's do this. By the way, you get much more experience if you deal the killing blow than just hitting your opponent. The higher the level of the opponent when you hit them, the more experience you'll get. Also, often enemies in battle will gain experience and level up too, because later in the game you can persuade them to join your team. So right now we're just watching this fight unfold. We don't have a whole lot of control over this. Book of Initiation. I believe you get that emblem if you block 3 attacks in a row. Block or dodge. I believe it doesn't power you up at all. It just allows male soldiers to become swords masters when their stats are high enough. The only 3 stats in the game, by the way, are Agility, Intellect, and Strength. Strength is obviously straight up hitting power, Agility is your dodge and hit chance, and Intellect is the power of your magic. As you can see here, Richter using his healing to great effect. 45 health healed. I wish this game was a little bit faster paced, but I don't want to use turbo. Also, archers in this game, very, very useful later on. Early on, they're only really good against mages. Later on, they're good against anything, really, that's not like a knight, some kind of tanking unit. Also, every once in a while, when you crit, it'll try and push them backwards a square, your opponent. If they can't be pushed back a square, they'll just take some extra damage like you saw there. So let's finish this guy off. As you can see in the left, we'll do about 31 damage, and we have about a 99% chance to hit. So I dealt the killing blow there. 18 experience, not bad. And there's some loot there. Make sure the enemies don't end their turn on it, or else they'll steal the loot back and you won't be able to get it. Soldiers do not make very good archers. Bows are generally only good in the hands of either flying units or actual archer classes. Wow, 17 experience from that. Must be a level 1, Richter must be like a level 3 or something. Took an axe to the back of the head, that hurt quite a bit. So is Richter gonna heal me? Probably. Nope. Looks like he's going for a lightning bow. Not a great idea because he's attacking them head on. Probably gonna miss. Oh no, big hit. Now I'm hoping we can kill everyone with the leader being the last one to die, and that my partners are smart enough to do that, because I want the most loot I can get. Is she gonna slash? Good. As you can see there, most archers who have like a great bow or something two-handed, it'll be good if they have fist fight, because then they can punch back and not do 2 or 3 damage. Okay, let's who's almost dead? You're almost dead. I want to help finish these people off. Almost. And you can see here, as you can see here, I did not get counterattacked. Unlike in Final Fantasy Tactics, however, after you attack, you cannot change what direction you're looking. It was a really impressive move there by Richter, blocking an arrow with his rapier. Looks like he's gonna axe him. Yep, oh, 40 damage. Richter does not have a whole lot of armor on. He wears pretty light clothing. He may need to go heal himself. No, he's going for a lightning bow. This actually might finish the leader. Come on. Don't kill him. Good, missed. I don't want him dead yet. So, right now... okay, good, he's down. Or she's down, rather. Alright, now it's my turn. Where... Oops. Where do I want to move? Sorry about that, guys. Little recording hiccup. It just kind of stopped recording on me, but I got it back exact same spot as before. Music probably jumped forwards a little bit. Okay, let's just move forwards, I guess. I can't really reach them. I don't have any ranged attack. Oh. Nice! Did that kill him? Almost. Really want that guy to die. Really hope my AI partners aren't stupid enough to go for the leader first. Hope Richter's smart enough to heal people, because people are getting kind of beaten up here. Wow, he's got a wicked range on that heal. Cool animation too. By the way, Richter, as a High Priest, that is a unique class. So he's the only one in the game with that class. Wow, the range on him! Archers with the high ground are always good. So I'm guessing, yeah, she's just gonna move closer. Yeah, speed it up, game. I wish there was a way to speed this up, either than turbo button. Don't kill him! Ah, oh, damn it, I failed! Crap, and the other guy just dissolves and I don't get his loot. Whatever. Now, Goth is the currency, by the way. It's basically gold. Cup of Life. Very good item. You use it and it permanently increases the health of a character by about 5. Healing Leaf. Good. It's just a basic healing item. And the Francesca. It is the basic axe. Bit stronger than the short sword, but there is only one unit in the game you can use that specializes in axes. I'm not going to give away who. Looks like there's someone here who doesn't... it looks like there's someone who doesn't want us here. Sorry, I'm distracted. Bit of a headache. Our presence was requested by the people of Answer. It must be the forces from the north that attacked us. Answer is in the south and... oh god. Renanculis in the north. Is the conflict between the two really that bad? It's more than a conflict. There's a sizable forest that separates them. Winter snows block both land and sea routes. They've not associated with each other for hundreds of years. Wow. And then unexpectedly, soldiers from the north cross the border. What is your father, the Duke of Felis, saying about this? Wow, that's really exposition-y exposition. To be honest, he doesn't seem very concerned. It happened several times before, but he ignored the situation. This time, at the people's request, he finally decided to do something. I see. When I received these orders, I was surprised by how small our force was, and that most of the knights were inexperienced, like me. My father didn't want to go through the trouble of sending the main force, so he sent me to take care of things instead. Are you worried? Not really, just curious. Well, if we need more soldiers, then we can just hire some. It's cheaper than sending reinforcements by ship. Since my father became the Duke, he's been very stingy. I don't have much admiration for him. Will you eventually go to Gallius to become a priest of the Church of Lodis? I don't know anymore. My father wants me to inherent position as Duke of Felis, so he can hold the reins of power even in retirement. By the way, didn't you say you visited Ovis before? Wow, all these names they're dropping. I was only a child, I can barely remember. I know I'm talking a lot, but I just feel like I should voice act at the beginning to make sure everyone catches the basis of the plot. Watch out! Bitch! Oh man, it's a hardcore crossbow. Damn, that soldier got in the way. How'd he come off the boat? It's a nice crossbow, though. Crossbows aren't that great in this game. Fairly powerful ranged, but they don't fly in an arc. Mah-Dry! Makes it so they're no good at shooting uphill or around obstacles. Very scenic. Very scenic. Those are some nice looking seagull overlays. That's a human! just walking on down. I don't know how she didn't notice me sooner. Wow, I'm orange. Where am I? Man, I have a giant eyeball. Keep still, how do you feel? I say as I move. Well, not too bad. Good, you've been asleep for a long time. This is the Church of Solia. I'm not going to remember all these names. You washed up on the beach outside. Did you save me, miss? My name is Eleanor. I'm not a nun, but I am helping the priest of this church. Are you from Lodis? I am a knight of Felis. My name is Mah-Dry. Mah-Dry Loher. We were headed to for this island by ship, but the storm hit and we lost our way. With our ship in shambles, we were attacked by pirates. Did you fall overboard? Something like that. I am not much of a swimmer. Maybe a mermaid saved you. There aren't many left, but they still live around here. Mermaid? A woman with a fish's tail? It was a long time ago, but I once saw a beautiful mermaid whose whole body was shining in gold. This is the part where I say she's crazy. Looks like you have almost fully recovered. Who are you? My name is Ivana. I'm gonna say Ivana. I was once a soldier of Renaclis. Yeah, I still think I'm getting that wrong. But now I may be on my own. Eleanor, may I speak with him a little? I'm so going to stop reading after this episode, of course. Well, after the next episode. You said that you were a soldier of Renanana. Was that with the Northern White Fang troop that caused this island's trouble? My god, that's right. That was nearly 10 years ago. Eleanor told me about what happened to you. I wanted to speak with you. Felis, the Order of the Sacred Flame. You were sent by Lodis at request of answer? Ellipsis. I've heard that Scabellum, there's a group of knights in unfamiliar armor. Are they comrades of yours? There's no organization, or no organized troops in the south, and their accent and manners are different. Rumor spreads quickly. We were separated by the storm. If this is true, then I must contact them. I have some errands to take care of in Scarabellum, so I'll go with you. Come again tomorrow. I'll see you then. Where am I going to stay for now? Here, I guess? I'm glad that you found where your comrades are. Possibly. I appreciate your kindness. I'll leave here tomorrow afternoon. Thank you. You're welcome. Eleanor? Where are you? Eleanor! Father Haman's calling me. I have to go. Father Haman? He's the priest here, and my foster father. I'm coming! On the world map, you can blah 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 blah. This is the world map, guys. I don't really have anything I can do here right now, because I haven't finished the next mission. It's after the next mission that I really have some freedom. So I am going to leave you guys here. On the next episode, we're going to be going to see if Richter and his crew is in fact in Scarabellum. Until next time, have a nice day.